and let us all do we can to build a better future.
It's morning right now. It's a wonderful Wednesday morning. And this video will be clipped. And as you are heading to work right now, I understand that it's tough hitting the road. Right now, Americans are working 2 or 3 jobs just to make ends meet. I know it's pretty tough for a lot of us, but sometimes we all deserve a laugh. Because sometimes it's really funny to watch these major corporations, these media outlets just struggle, hemorrhage, fall. Now, again, many of these major corporations, these studios, these media networks, it's going to take some time for them to truly decline, but watching them decline and fall is priceless. And for that, I give you this special treat. As you are heading to work, at least take comfort in knowing that you did not lead a multi-billion-dollar corporation to failure, because the CEO and CNN chairman, Chris Licht, is out of here. He is out of the network because the talent didn't like him. The ratings are in the crater. It is so funny, but it's important to build a picture because, look, Chris, good old Chrissy, he's getting a lot of blame. He's getting a lot of blame. Chrissy is getting a lot of blame, but CNN has always been hemorrhaging. So first, shout out to Glenn Greenwald. Media figures are flagrantly rewriting the history of CNN right before your eyes to make it seem as if CNN only started failing. They've been failing for quite some time, my lovelies. When Chris Licht was hired and demanded it stop being a DNC activist group, CNN was already in free fall and collapsed when Licht was hired. Again, look. CNN's ratings collapsed. Primetime down nearly 70% in key demographics. Oh, my goodness. And that was in February 21st of 2022. Oh, my goodness. Now, a review of ratings data compiled by Nielsen shows the internal chaos at the network is mirrored by deep declines in viewership across all day parts, total daytime and prime time. Oh, my God. What's going to happen to Catalin Collins' primetime show after that CNN town hall? My God. Chris Licht introduced himself to CNN as its next CEO. Hey, look, it's Brian Seltzer. Does he still work at CNN? No, he does not. So I got this other lovely video to play. It's from CNN itself. Notice, you could see in her eyes how she's lying, because she even knows working for the network sucks. Here, let's watch it and laugh together. Let's laugh together.
We have news now to report involving our own network. News to us here at CNN.
It's news to you guys? What? Say it ain't so.
And you at home. CNN's chairman and CEO, Chris Licht, is leaving.
Oh, wow. I've been saying his name wrong. Licht. Ugh. I think I was better saying off as Licht. It's Chris Licht. Okay. Well, corrected live on air.
The network. Licht took over the network a little over a year ago.
Hold on. We're going to listen to it again.
We have news now to report involving our own network. News to us here at CNN and you at home. CNN's chairman and CEO, Chris Licht, is leaving the network. Licht took over the network a little over a year.
Just the way she said Licht sounds gross, too.
Year ago. David Zaslav, the chairman of CNN's parent company, Warner Brothers Discovery, he just made the announcement at the network editorial meeting. For now, a leadership team will take Licht's place, led by Amy Entelis, who's the executive vice president of talent and content development, along with Virginia Mosley, the EVP of editorial, Eric Sherling, our programming EVP, and David Levy, our new chief.
So you know what that means? They got a lot of cooks in the kitchen. Too many cooks. Oh, too many cooks in the kitchen at CNN. So now it's going to be aimless. All right. CNN is basically, ever heard the old phrase, a camel is a horse designed by committee? That's what's going to happen to CNN. Now it's got a whole committee. It's got a whole council running it. Here, hold on. I'm just going to talk to all of you one-on-one. That Trump town hall was the best thing for CNN in a very long time. And I got to give credit for Chris Licht for actually following through on it. I mean, it was the first time ever the network got a big boost in ratings. But the talent, no, they're not journalists or reporters. The talent at CNN, led by Christian Amanpour and Jake Tapper and all those other jagoffs, were upset and hurt at that Trump town hall. But listen, CNN talent, you need the views, babies. Come on, my lovelies. You gotta have the views. You got to have the views. And you're not getting the views, CNN. You're in the toilet, CNN. It sucks to be you, CNN.
Operating officer. Sarah?
Thank you, Kate. On our radar this morning.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But on your radar, you guys are done. You guys are done. But it gets even funnier, because even CNN did an article too about what's happening. CNN did a little article too. And it's funny. It's funny. It's funny to me. We all deserve to laugh. Chris Licht, the embattled chief executive and chairman of CNN, whose brief one-year tenure, 1-year tenure at the network was stained by a series of severe missteps, will depart the company. I met with Chris, and he will be leaving CNN. David Zaslav, the chief executive of parent company Warner Bros. Discovery, told CNN employees at the start of the network's daily editorial call Wednesday. Licht's departure, which came days after a devastating 15,000-word profile in The Atlantic, capped by a tumultuous year for CNN, marked by layoffs, historical low ratings, and rock-bottom employee morale. It's always been like that, CNN. Everyone thinks you suck. CNN, look, you suck. All right? And how historic will it be to see a media network like CNN go under? I mean, I was hoping that this year and the 2024 election year were going to be epic. And you know what? There's the old phrase saying, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. I'm happy. This is like a delicious meal. This is like a delicious steak dinner, okay? And I'm loving it. Why? Because corporate media outlets like frickin' CNN for years have been getting what they want on social media. They bullied their way onto YouTube. They bullied their way onto social media. All the corporate media outlets did this, to where the algorithm favors them because they're quote-unquote authoritative sources. How many goddamn times has CNN and all the jagoff corporate media corporations lied to us, all right? And this has been happening long before our good old Chris Licht ever crawled into the space. It's been like this for a very long time, promoting fake news stories like Russiagate, ignoring the Hunter Biden laptop story. Hell, even going back even further, corporate media outlets like CNN were all more than happy to say, oh, we got to go to war in Iraq. What, we got to have accountability? Do investigative reporting for journalism? Give critical thinking to the viewing audience? No, CNN doesn't do that. CNN, it's talent, not journalists. It's talent got upset at a goddamn town hall. Look, whether you like him or hate him, Donald Trump is running for president of the United States. Simple as that. And voters need to hear from all the candidates, and Donald Trump is one of the candidates. And he brought in the views to your network. He brought in the views to your network. And yet, corporate media, outlets like CNN, more than happy to have the algorithm favor them, while as independent media, which actually does true work, we get cast aside. Continuing on, because I love kicking this media outlet, especially when it's on its knees on the ground. All right, I'm gonna love kicking it, and I invite all of you to help me curb stomp CNN too. And maybe we just might get what we want, and that is the absolute extinction of CNN. Right here, CNN. In the wake of the Atlantic article, Licht apologized to staffers Monday, telling the global news organization in a somber tone that he did not recognize himself when reading portions of the story, that he was sorry for having distracted from the newsroom's work. Fuck out of here. Licht, who described the experience as tremendously humbling, vowed to fight like hell. Woo! He's going to fight like hell to win over the trust of employees. But it became increasingly clear that Licht's tenure as the chief executive was quickly coming to an end. Licht has not commented on his departure, and he did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Zaslav said Licht's job was never going to be easy and praised the amazing career down the toilet he has had, wishing him well on his future endeavors. How much you want to bet behind the scenes? Like, they are just CNN, all the executives are pulling out their hair. Look, as you're heading down to work, just laugh at how these people are destroying a multi-billion-dollar corporation. These people are arrogant. CNN is smug. The only reason why CNN is relevant is because they bully their way onto social media platforms that have the algorithm favor them. CNN is only relevant because it's only being played at airports. I can't wait for the day when CNN is no longer playing at any American airport. I mean, that'll be so beautiful. I'll be like, beautiful. I actually might shed a tear, pop open some champagne. I don't know. That's just me. Am I being petty? Yes. Am I being arrogant? Absolutely. I never said I was the hero of the story. For a number of reasons, things didn't work out. That's unfortunate, Zaslav said. It's really unfortunate, and ultimately, that's on me, and I take full responsibility for that. Zaslav told CNN employees that the company is in the process of conducting a wide search, both internally and externally, for a new network chief. He cautioned that it will take a while. Hello, CNN. I think I'm ready for the job. No, I would never have nefarious plans to sink the ship even further. Why would I do that? So it's funny seeing CNN struggle. But look. Obviously, if you've been watching Hard Lens Media, any chance that there's bad news to talk about CNN, I have to play this video. It's a gem. So shout out to Case Study QB. Who is wrongly being censored on Twitter. On June 24th of 2022 at 11:58 p.m. in the evening, Case Study QB posted this wonderful video. And I have to say, it's beautiful because it talks about the decline of another project that went under in the year 2022. That was a network or streaming service called CNN Plus. Now, am I going to be petty for playing this video? Yes. Yes, I am. Because I think it's funny. Because I love it when these corporate media outlets fail. For too long, corporate media has been lying to the American people, and I like kicking them in the mouth. As should all of you. As you should. So let's enjoy together and laugh.
Everybody knows by now that CNN's hitting rock bottom. Their ratings have hit record lows. Chris Cuomo was fired. Jeff Zucker forced out. Host Brian Stelter's days are numbered, reportedly, and we can see why. His show last week getting 56,000 viewers in the demo.
Now we all know good old Brian, who looks like a deer in the headlights right there. He's no longer at CNN. Neither is good old Donnie Boy Lemon. He's probably looking for black holes in the Pacific Ocean for that airplane. Remember that, CNN? When you guys did that? Big brain move there.
Now, for context, I was going to name shows that rate higher than that, but we don't have time. I'd have to read you the entire TV guide. But when it rains, it pours. Not only has CNN lost viewers, they've lost what little respect they ever had. When CNN approached Republican candidate for...
I love this. This is funny right here. This is funny.
Arizona Governor Carrie Lake, things didn't go well. Watch.
Hi, Harry. Hi. Nice to see you. Come off and CNN. You don't have a mask on anymore. What's
we're
going on?
outside. Do you have a minute to
Well,
chat?
we're 6 feet apart.
Do you have a minute to chat?
I'll do an interview.
Okay.
As long as it airs on CNN Plus.
Look at her face. Look at her face because it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. Look, she's like, oh. She had to put that together. She walked right into that one. That's like watching somebody walk right into those glass walls, you know. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny.
Does that still exist? I didn't think so because the people don't like what you guys are peddling, which is propaganda. Thank you.
Hold on. I'm going to be petty. I'm going to be evil because it's funny.
Hi. you have a minute to
Well, we're
chat?
6 feet apart.
Do you have a minute to chat?
I'll do an interview.
Okay.
As long as it airs on CNN Plus.
Woo! That, my friends, is comedy. I love this chair. I love this chair.
Does that still exist? I didn't think so because the people don't like what you guys are peddling,
So,
which is propaganda. Thank you.
Wow. Glad someone finally said it. Harsh.
Now, don't get a big head, Fox News. You guys are hemorrhaging viewers too. Not as bad as CNN, but hey, heads up. You're probably next. So, again, CNN, it's a failing network, and we all should point and laugh at it because they deserve it because of all the lies that CNN has helped manufacture over the years. They're not journalists, they're talent. That's all what they are. That's all what they ever will be. Just talent. Highly paid actors.